Well, I'm here with David Lyons. David, nice to see you back. First week back with the Scarlets. What have you been up to? You've had 2 or 3 weeks off since the end of the season, probably a bit more.
Yeah, it's been really good. Just sort of been relaxing, rejuvenating the body. A few little sightseeing tours around Europe, but had a very enjoyable time.
And have you been back to Australia? Have you managed to get back there, or?
No, haven't been back yet. It's winter time now. I want to enjoy a bit of sunshine over here, but it's been really nice.
Good. And obviously first week back, so what coming back into the regime now, it's sort of strength conditioning, looking at focusing in on kind of fitness at the moment for the boys?
Yeah, a lot of just sort of individual stuff at the moment, but we're still really starting to lay the groundwork for the season going ahead, and there's still a lot of the internationals away, so when they get back we'll get very much into the rugby stuff as well, I'd say.
And have you been able to watch any of the Wales games and seen some of it, particularly Tavis and obviously Rob McCusker, who's had a great game on Saturday? Have you been able to watch any of that? Yeah,
I've caught all their games, and it's very promising. Some of the youngsters for us, they'll get a lot of experience from that, and it's all very promising, especially Rob and Tavis for the following year. And
what will they take out of being with the Wales camp for that season, and obviously playing against some of the best players in the world? What can they bring back then to the Scarlets for next season?
I think it really shows you the standards you need to be, and you can play against the best in the world, and you've actually seen it firsthand where you need to be able to achieve that, and it's invaluable, that type of experience. I was lucky growing up, being thrown into that environment week in, week out, and it was a great learning curve.
And also, since we probably last spoke at the end of the season, Heineken Cup draw, what was your reaction to the teams that the Scarlets are going to be facing next season in the big European competition?
Obviously, all Heineken Cup draws are quite tough. I've never played Leicester before, so that'll be interesting. We've got good history against them. Perpignan are a good side, but I think as we showed last year, I think on our day we're capable of beating most teams, but our big challenge looking forward is to learn from last year and play to our level consistently. If we can do that, we'll do well, but it's a big challenge for us.
Yeah, and obviously because of last season, some of the injuries, a lot of the young players came in. That we talked a lot about how important that experience was at the top end. How much can they take into next season then going forward?
Similar to what we said with the guys in New Zealand. I think they know the level they need to perform at now, and leading up the pre-season, the first few months of the season, they've got to get to that level. And I think, at the times we show glimpses, and we're definitely very capable of competing with everyone. So I'm confident that we're going in the right direction, and it's sort of come to a stage this year where we've got to put our hands up and say it's time to deliver now. And it doesn't matter how young or old you are, it's time to step up, I think.
And this pre-season then is very important in that preparation, and obviously the friendlies that are coming up. It's quite an intense time now throughout July and August.
Oh, definitely. I think, especially for us, being we're going to have a big focus on the Magners as well. I think this year, after having a few close losses last year, where it sort of really hurt us. So we're going to be focused. We want to hit the ground running and do well in Magners right from the start.
And lastly, David, there has been some speculation over the summer about whether you will be here out on this pitch again at Parker Scarlets. Can you just confirm to everybody, and anybody that did have a question mark, that you'll be very much here next season and part of this squad going forward?
Yeah, I did have an option that I could have left if I wanted to. Obviously, I had a lot of good offers that I had to consider, but in the end, I just felt that this was the best place for me. The fans are great, the team's going in the right direction, and I really wanted to finish out my 2 years here, and I think we're onto a good thing here with the Scarlets, and I want to be a part of that.
Oh, it's great to see you back. All the best in the pre-season. We look forward to catching up with you in the early part of next season then.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, Dave.
Thanks.